Today is Tuesday, February the 16th. My camera is a little bit crooked. Let me sort that out. Okay. All right. So I haven't seen you guys since Saturday. I'm sorry that I missed Sunday, but the kiddo wanted to make me pancakes for breakfast for Valentine's Day, and we kind of had our little day together. Sorry, I'm trying to get my stuff up for when your questions start rolling in. We did okay. We did cash a teaser on Saturday. We almost cashed two. Hey, Chanel, how's it going? But I'm looking at the MAC today at the Mid-American Conference, Middle America. And a lot's going on in that conference right now. Where's my thing? Yeah, we've got kind of a lot going on in that conference because, hey, Ninja, the top five in the Mid-Atlantic, or Mid-American, sorry, are Toledo, and then Akron's a half a game before. Hey, Laterica. Akron's a half a game behind Toledo. Kent State's a game and a half behind them. And then Ohio and Buffalo are 2.5 games back, but neither one of them play today because of COVID, I'm sure. Hey, Robert. So I'm going to be looking, I want to look first of all at Toledo, okay? Because Toledo's at the top. Like I said, Akron's only a half a game behind them, and Toledo's coming off of 2 losses, which is very un-Toledo of them. And not only are they coming off 2 losses, but they lost to at Ball State and then to Bowling Green, which are not the best teams in this conference. So in my opinion, I feel like Toledo has really kind of got to get its crap together right now. And against a team like Miami, Ohio, this would be a decent spot to do it. So first thing I looked at, as per usual, is the total. And yes, Case Veach is with me. Where are you, friend? I'm going over. Taking Toledo over the 149.5. Now, I do know that that number moved down. It was a 150.5. See, I got bigger index cards and new markers. So hopefully now we can all see things better. So I got that going on. So I like Toledo to go over. And then Lenny also likes it to go over in the first half. So that kind of is my first play there. Now, as far as the side went, I mean, I like Toledo to cover. I do. Like I said, they're in a spot where they really need to win because Akron is right on their heels and they're playing today. And Akron's not playing a super good team today. They're playing Northern Illinois, which is actually the very last team in the MAC. So Toledo's got to win, but I just don't know about the 11.5. So I'm going to put it up as a teaser. Woo! If you guys are into it. I think they cover the -11. Yes, I do. But this conference is very, my word, wonky right now, right? We've got Toledo losing 2. We've got all of a sudden Bowling Green is freaking winning games. So also Miami, Ohio, with the 11, they lost to Akron 76-83, right? So not 11 points. To Buffalo, 64-88, totally 11 points. And then at Kent, 68-78, not 11 points. So those are 3 of the top teams in the league, and 2 out of 3 of them, they would have covered this -11. So that's why I think it's a little safer to tease it. Earl Sports Bets is leaning Toledo, but no bet on that game. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. It's a little bit kooky for me. So then up next, we've been talking about Akron. So Akron is a half a game back from Toledo. They're playing Northern Illinois, not a great little squad, but Northern Illinois did beat Akron the last time around by 2 points, 67-65. So not only does it put Akron in a we win this game and we can go ahead of Toledo spot, but it also has them in a revenge spot. Now, again, with this freaking minus, I'm going to do Kent next, Robert. With this -16.5, it scares me a wee bit, but Northern Illinois is not as scary to me as someone like Miami, Ohio is. But I'm going to put it in the tees. I'm just a little weird with my sides today. And then I also like that game to go over a 134.5 is what my numbers say on that one. So when it's a whole number, that's the real number in the straight bet. And then this is the real number with the tees number. That's how I'm trying to set it up for you guys. So up next, I do have Kent State. And so Kent is number 3, right? Toledo, Akron, Kent. Kent's a game and a half behind Toledo. So they're 1 game behind Akron. So this is hot right now. Shiz is getting hot in the MAC today. Okay. Kent is at Western Michigan. Akron and Toledo are playing at home. Kent is the one that's going to be on the road. Western Michigan, I like the Westerns. They're just not all there. They're just kind of not. So even without the tees, I do like Kent State minus the 9.5. So we'll stick that guy up there. And then I also, did I do a total on this? Oh, and I put it in a tease, which I don't know if we need both of them now. Here, I'll take this down so we can save space. But I do like Kent State straight up here. So I don't want to say I don't. And then looking at the numbers, I feel like this goes under 140. The last time the two played, Kent blew them out. It was at Kent, 80-54. They won. The total there was 135. I have it written down under 140, but I don't know if I want it on the board. And their last 3, Kent went under with Bowling Green and Akron. Michigan went under with Buffalo and Central Michigan, and then went over with Bowling Green, and the other one went over with Northern Illinois. So I don't know. I don't know about the Kent. Maybe with the tees, I like it better. I'll just put it. What do you guys think? How about that? Do you guys have any feelings about the total on Kent? Is it over or under a 140? If we get enough unders, then I'll put it up. If not, we leave them alone. We don't need this. We don't have to bet on everything, remember? Okay, so then we got one more in that conference. So these are, this is Bowling Green at Ball State. So these guys, hey, Kurt, hey, Lenny. I like teasing Akron and Kent State. I think I already did, actually. I know I've got Akron in a tease. You would tease it under? Okay. You would tease it under, which would give us a 146. Maybe I can make that on there. No, not really. Oh my God, where'd all my cards go? Okay. So we'll do it that way then. Thank you for your feedback. So Kent to the state is going to go under. It's 140 to 146. Okay. Got it. Ship it. I'm going to put that over there with total things. Akron over. We got them. We got these. We are doing this. Okay, so Bowling Green at Ball. Number here is 149, moving down from a 150, and Bowling Green is -2. If you have thoughts about it, put it in the chat. Bowling Green went on this real, remember the beginning of the season, we were really into Bowling Green, and then they kind of fell off the map. And now they just beat Toledo, which is huge, right? 88-81, they beat Toledo. That's a fluky game. Come on, that's a fluky game. Because here's the other thing that happened. Ball just beat Toledo too. These are Toledo's 2 back-to-back losses were to these 2 teams. So both of these guys, are just feeling like they're on top of the world right now. And I think they're both in a letdown spot. Here's the thing with Ball too. Their Ball also, the last time they played was February 6th. So they missed a week. Long story short, I'm taking Bowling Green -2. That's what I'm doing. End of the day. They've showed signs of life. Oh my God. I need my foot down. Okay. I'm putting my foot down. They're showing signs of life. I think they're the better team outright. And if I had to take a total on this, I would probably lean towards an under the 150. Last time the two played, Bowling Green beat them 88-64. I feel like it goes under, but I'm really not sure. I didn't write down a total. I feel like Bowling Green either hangs 80 on you or you hang 80 on Bowling Green. That's kind of like my feeling about that team. But I like them minus the 2 to cover. Yeah, I like Texas Southern. I didn't stat them out, but I know that they're playing. And then the early game, I just did this because I know you guys like to play the first game of the day, which would be, I believe, Austin Peay, Northern Illinois. Have I been saying the wrong damn Northern for someone that I'm talking about? No, that was Akron. Okay. Why did I do Austin Peay? They must already be playing or something. Probably because they're like one of my favorite teams. Did Austin Peay start? No, that'd be up. The other one that I know Craig liked a lot was Dayton plus 3.5. So I feel, well, now it's plus 3. So I do feel like we should put that guy up on our board because it's Craig Trapp and we trust him. I was a big Rhode Island fan for a while, but now their coach is gone. My Hurley is gone. Plus the 3. And then if you wanted to tease it, you could make it into a plus 9. But I think that plus 3 is just fine here. We'll get them going. What's my Austin Peay situation? What am I doing wrong here? Find out they don't even play today or something. I don't see them anywhere in the world. Okay, so again, with the coffee and the bong water, just don't do it. Just say no. Okay, you got Dayton. Robert's got Dayton plus 3, but your Silky Man 412 says the Dayton game is a pass both up and down the teams. Yeah, I saw that leg show because it was overtime. I did the math on it. I've got the card around here somewhere. It's probably on the floor. But yeah, I saw it was 124, which would have cashed our under, and then those nut bars scored 20 freaking points in the second half, or in the overtime, 20 points in the overtime, and it didn't work out. Yeah, Austin Peay covers, and then I have them under 138. I just can't find them anywhere on my thing. Like, what mother flip, they're right there as soon as I turn it on. So I liked it to go under the 138 is where I was at there. And I'm quite sure I had a card for Austin Peay, but I don't have it now. Yeah, Southeast Missouri State has been no good. Austin Peay is kind of rolling along right now. Minus 6.5 would turn us into a minus 0.5. That's sloppy. We're going to keep moving on. Keep moving on. Things are going to get better. Okay, so that's me. That's what I got. Wrong. Ball State won. Right. Against Toledo, right? Oh, when they played what's their asses? Bowling Green? Was my stat wrong or did I say it wrong? Because that's a big difference for me. I have Ball winning 88-64. Is that what happened? Then I just said it wrong. Sorry, that's my bad. Ball did win 88-64. Sorry if I said that wrong. That was part of my Bowling Green thing. Okay, there we go. Nut bars. Yeah. You should do win margins, predictions, great odds. Okay, I'll look into that. Earl's only playing 4 games today. You want to tell us what they are? But the spread has been moving in SEMO's direction. Maybe that's why I had to rewrite the thing. I still like them with a tease 0.5, but maybe it's not our strongest. What do you guys think? Does Austin P cover today -6.5? I'll look at FDU, Robert. I'm on it. Let me look at Jackson State too. I like Jackson State, but I also like Texas Southern. So it's kind of a tricky one for me. I want to say in the chat this morning, there were quite a few people on Jackson State. I got to yell at my kid, y'all. Hey, that doesn't sound like spelling words. You couldn't have. Okay, sorry. Jackson State. God, that total jumped big time, didn't it? From a 135.5 to a 140.5. Let's check them out. So Texas Southern 3-6 on the road, 4-5 against the spread on the road. Jackson State's only played 2 games at home. Oh, that was convenient. They were right there. Texas Southern's turned into the favorite. It was at pick. They've won 5 in a row. Jackson State has won 6 in a row. This is not my very best conference. Leg Show, you're a swacker, aren't you? What do you got on this one, Leg Show? Austin P is good tease, but not SU. Which one's SU? Jessica got under a 141 for Jackson State. What do we think about that? Yeah, I mean, that number went so high up that it makes me feel like, remember, I always say you've gone too far. Like there's a point where you're like, oh, shiz, this is just moving over. But now it feels like it's gone too far. Let me see what you guys are saying. Best plays, Texas Southern and Bowling Green, St. John and Temple, Florida. That line did move a whole lot. Tamala says Austin P does cover today. K Diggs likes Jackson State first half. SU straight up. Who's SU? What am I missing with SU? Can you tell me who your SU is? Austin P, yes, today to cover. Okay, so we'll leave them on the board then. And it seems like we're digging Jackson State over Texas Southern. Seems to be what y'all are doing. Who is SU? What am I missing here? What am I missing this year? SEMO lost 4 out of 5 by double digits. St. John's, haven't bet them yet. A lot of you like St. John's and a lot of you like Temple. Okay. Your Silky Man does like the Texas Southern -2. I got Indiana State winning because it looks like Oklahoma. So what if I kind of like, since that line did move so much with Texas Southern, if we did tease that, then we add another 6 points to the 5 that have already jumped on it. Texas Southern going under a 146.5. Damn it, that's a tease. How do we feel about that? Texas Southern tease under a 146.5. I kind of like it. I kind of like them apples. To 146.5. Oh, these are ugly. Oh my God, my art degree. I feel it getting like taken off the wall. Okay, so we're rocking with that. I know Loyola Marymount. A lot of people were on Loyola. Oh, FDU's at St. Francis, Brooklyn. I can't go against my Brooklyn. They just beat my PA, my St. Francis PA, the freaking dicks. All right, so Temple at Tulsa was another one you guys were looking at. What do you guys think, Temple or SU? Mean straight up? Okay, I thought it was a school. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a lot of information that comes at me all at once. Okay, we're looking at Temple right now. Akron over starts soon. Yeah, so if you guys aren't on Akron, Can I make sure I am? I know I took them on the side, but I just want to make sure that I have them. Because this is what happened to me on Saturday. I totally missed a ton of bets that I really, really liked, and because I was doing the show, and it didn't work out for me. Okay. I'm taking Akron over. Let me just make sure my account history. Okay, I teased them. Oklahoma State and Austin P is what I did. But that was like a drunk alley bet. I like to, like, before I go to bed at night, scroll through and do a 3-team teaser just to see if, like, I'm on par with, like, does my mind know without doing numbers? It's just a thing I do. I only put $5 on it. Okay, so I'm taking Akron over a 135. Now it's 135 and a half. Oops. Okay, thank you. When you hear, I was thinking SU, you think Syracuse. I was thinking like Saluki, St. Louis. I know they're playing today. Dub Life Entertainment likes Temple over. K Diggs says Tulsa because Temple has players out. Akron Input, we're taking it over, and we like Akron is where we're at there. Nebraska plus 10. Yeah, man, I looked at that yesterday because I had just hit, or when was it? Day before. I just hit Michigan plus 400 and plus 8.5 that I in-played. And then I'm looking at Nebraska. I'm like, I got a feeling about you, Nebraska. I almost even text Kurt about it. And I was like, Allie, just lay off freaking Nebraska. And then what happened? I do that at night too. Pick 3 teams just to see how good you are, right? Okay, so it's not just me. Exactly, just to kind of see where your brain is at, you know. Okay, so we're a little split on Tulsa Temple because Temple has got some players out, is what we're hearing, and it went from Tulsa minus 4.5 to -4, so it's actually moving in a Temple direction. But Temple's 1-4 on the road. 4-1 against the spread on the road, though, which is impressive. I'll give you that. Tulsa 5-4 at home, 5-3 against the spread at home. Temple, Tulsa, Cascade. There they are. Okay. $129 to a $130, so it's looking like it goes over. With those numbers, I don't see how it goes over. This is 9, 10, 140, 137, 123. All right, I see why. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 145. All right, that's Temple. Tulsa 6, 106. 3, 123. 128. So that's where our under comes. So who do we think wins? Because that determines our over or our under for me. If we think Tulsa is going to win, then we want it under. If we think Temple wins, then we take it over. The line is moving towards the over, so maybe Temple is the play there, and that's the way we do this. What do you guys think about that? Tulsa lost last 4 games. I did see that. Temple has been playing the better ball. All right, then let's roll Temple, and we'll tease them, and we'll get +2 out of them. How about that? Take that, Tulsa. Temple. Oh, no, they're +4, so now, God, I like that even straight then. Craig Trapp also like Dayton on the money line. I can't say I hate that either. So Temple would be a +10. That's sexy. I like that. That's sexy. We just cashed on them last week too, didn't we? Oh my gosh. I'll put you right there. And then did we want our text to oh wait, I already did it, right? Yeah, I just wrote it funny. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Purdue, I like Purdue a lot here. They've been playing really well at home. I know Craig liked them as well. Ron's got Tulsa on the money line. Okay, Diggs says take Tulsa first half. Should we take down Temple? Are we split here? Are we split? A lot of you are saying Missouri. Oh, dude's back for UConn. Oh, James Buchanite. That. I always like UConn. I cashed on them Saturday because I in-played them plus 5 or 6 points in the first half and cashed on that business. Very good coach there at UConn. Very good coach. What is going on? Where's the con? There we go. But the only thing is I really do like Providence also. We just cashed on them also on Saturday. We cashed on Prov. But Buchanite's back. That's our UConn angle, right? All right, put it in the chat. UConn or Prov? Which ones do you guys like? UConn or Prov? I feel like it's going to be UConn. 7 to a -1. Or there's a Prov, but Providence plus 13 points is what that would be. The over in Dayton or Providence total opened at 132 is now 134.5. Well, Tillman did not travel with Mizzou. That's good to know. Purdue teased is a good play. Okay, so let's get Purdue up because I know I like that. I know Craig liked that. We've been fading Michigan State. We're not into them. Purdue's played very well at home. I don't even like Purdue. They bother me. But in this instance, I think that they are the play. We'll do the do. We'll do the Purdue. Which would be a -5. It's moving in the Michigan State way, but that could be like name recognition kind of crap too. It would turn them into a +0.5. Okay. Okay, Meng. All right. Who else do we got? Prov plus 230 looks juicy. I love that team. Yeah, they're scrappy. Teased up is a lock. See, I like that too. I like it both ways. I mean, I think they could crisscross. You're going Tulsa. Virgil's going Tulsa outright. Okay, so I'm taking Temple down because the Temple Tulsa thing, there's too much going on. We got Tillman did not travel with Missouri, so that could be an issue there. And then where did UConn go? Didn't I put him up? What the heck, man? I swear to God I wrote that. Yeah, I did. Okay. But I don't know what's the better way to go. Purdue, Temple over, Dayton over. Raymond Reddington has Purdue, Temple over, Dayton over. Those are his plays. Robert Franklin, Arkansas, -4.5. Florida hasn't played in almost 2 weeks. They're rusty. Maybe we should look at an under there too. And Arkansas just came off a big win against someone big, didn't they? Oh, and the Friars point guard Bynum is back too. But UConn's Book Night guy is back also. I feel like you guys, okay, I'll put it up, UConn. But I, for the record, like Prov. And I think really we could cash them both, to tell you the truth. That'd be +7. We'll kind of go over this before we make final plays. We can make a decision. It could be +13. Put you there. Let's put you there. How is the board? Can you guys see? Okay, good deal. Good deal. Okay, you agree with James, and James says St. John and Xavier over. Okay, and Leg Show agrees, so I'm going to take those as well and tease them. Where's my John? Here they are. That line's moving towards an over, and it's also moving towards a Xavier. St. John. Xavier is 3-0 on the road. I might need to just leave that side alone. So 154.5, and we like that over, right? So that would turn it into a 140 8.5. All right. Trucking along. And then what was the other one we liked over? It was Xavier over 155 is too high. Well, what do you think about it over 148? Yeah, we got Toledo. Buy a board on a stand. No, I don't want a board on a stand. This is how I do it. Middle for UConn. That's what I think. Oh, and Book Night might be rusty. That's true. The one that flips over. Then I have to stand up. I want to sit here and do my thing. Tulsa, Purdue money line, and parlay. Never fade Toledo. Never ever. Or Belmont, apparently. Purdue will dominate the boards. Yep, UConn and Providence is a crisscross play. I think it's a middle. I really do. I really do. I think you get them -1 and them +13, and that game's going to come right in the middle somewhere. You're betting with Providence and UConn. You're so torn. Well, maybe that's it. Temple +10 is better than Tulsa to win outright. Trust me. Did I take them down? All right. We'll stick them back up. There was a lot of backlash. These plays are supposed to be like consensus plays. That's just it, too. If I have a board where they flip, I can't move them around. Like, once they're written up there, then they're stuck there. Part of the card thing is that we can move them and take them down, and I'm not, like, scribbling on stuff. So that was kind of part of my deal, too. Hey, Gregory. St. John over we got. Loyola Marymount, I don't know over under, but I do know that a lot of people were into Loyola. The number is moving towards an over. Oh, crap. And it's also moving towards Loyola. 5-1. Hold on, let me look real quick at this. Under, over. It looks like under, just like on the little trend thing that we have here, it looks like the under would be the play, but the line is moving towards an over. I know that doesn't help you. I don't know. Can I say that? I don't know. We don't notice. Purdue should crash the boards tonight. Great pros, too good for me. Only college here. Can't trust a team that's lost 4 straight. That's a very good point, but they are due. St. Louis, good call. Yeah, the Lou is back in action after their COVID stint. Let's see what their deal is. I did see they were playing today. Very good little team against LaSalle. Okay, yeah. 16 is a lot, but I don't think against LaSalle it's the worst thing that ever happened. And then teasing it, I think you're right, friend who said that, is not a bad gig. So we'll go -16, moves to a -10. I think that's doable. Okay. And then what do we think of LMU, Loyola Marymount? Oh, wait, you wanted to talk Illinois? Look, I'm done. Illinois, I'm done. I don't know who you're fighting, but it's not the team that I'm betting you to win against, okay? So we're good here, Illinois. Take your Big Ten ass back to your Big Ten. I don't care about Illinois anymore. It's like the first or second bet of the season I lost on them. I don't think I've ever won on them since. Yes, Northwestern's bad on the road. They do play a good defense. I could see it going under. The line is moving towards Northwestern. Y'all do whatever you want to do about Illinois because I'm tired of seeing their asses on my board. All right? That's how I feel about it. We got Purdue. I don't know about Missouri because you guys know I like Missouri as a team a lot, but I really like Georgia too, and Georgia at home and all that kind of stuff going on. So I don't really have a strong feeling either way about Missouri and Georgia. FDU, I don't like that they're playing St. Francis Brooklyn. I'll tell you that. Let me look at them in my thing though. It looks like an under. That line's moving a lot towards an under. ¿Por qué no? ¿Dónde está? Necesito más. Yeah, they're another one. I love Fairleigh Dickinson, but they're bugging me right now. What they're doing, they're bugging me. I think I had them on both of those Wagner games, and that's why I'm ticked off at them right now. But I've really enjoyed St. Francis Brooklyn. Yes, they have a crud record, but I feel like they cover 2-3 on the road, whereas FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson's 3-3 at home. What am I trying to learn about you? 6-7, 9-9. What do you guys think? St. Francis Brooklyn or Fairleigh Dickinson? You guys have no center for Missouri. Yes, I'm not. And whoever that guy is, Tillman, is he the center? Because we read that he didn't travel. Austin P, we're going to take it under. And then we got it in a tease. But I also like this straight up. I think Austin P covers. Okay. Oklahoma State will beat Iowa State. That's right. I already have Oklahoma State in a teaser that I bet last night for my How Smart Am I When I'm Drunk contest that I like to do. My nightly How Smart Am I When I'm Drinking contest. My best girlfriend is in town right now she lives in Bellingham, Washington, but she flew in last night and we got pedicures. Then I got a massage and it was super rad. That's why I'm in a good mood probably. Okay, so we're going to go Georgia. We're going to take them +3.5. I think it's just fine. And then we could even tease them to a +9.5, which is just delicious. Just delicious, I think. Okay, we got a lot up here. We got a shiz ton going on. You think we got most of what we're looking for? All right, let's all take a little look at the board here. Is there anything? Did I put St. Louis up? Yeah, I did. Okay. You like Santa Clara? Kent State covers Toledo first half. You don't like Arkansas on the teaser. Florida's been off a week or so. You know what? I just skipped over them. I do like Arkansas on a teaser, but I kind of almost feel like they're in a letdown spot a little bit because didn't they just kick somebody's ass that they weren't supposed to? I need to watch my mouth today. I'm a freaking pirate today. And they're at home. Yeah, remember this again. Arkansas's coach is the old coach of Nevada Reno, the Wolfpack. Eric Musselman is this guy's name. The number is moving towards Arkansas. I'm not opposed to it at all. I'm not going to bet it for you guys because whenever I bet on them, they don't work out. But I really like this freaking school. Yeah, they're on a 3-game winning streak, and they just beat Mizzou in overtime. That's what they did. I knew they were coming off some big wins. And I really didn't do it? Okay. So, no, I'm with it. Ark and this. And so they are a -4.5. And they're going to go to a plus 1.5. Okay, got it. We got a lot, guys. Florida is the play, plus the points. Well-rested, great defense. I know, I am cussing. I'm sorry. I don't know. So what do we have? Florida had COVID issues. Yeah, I think Purdue dominates this game. I would agree. I think Purdue -3 first half. Are we all good with that? I think they dominate the game. Yeah, I like Bowling Green. I like Providence. Angie Edwards likes Bowling Green and Providence. I'm with you on both of those. We have a lot on the board. So these are my 3 straight bets, Toledo, Akron, and Austin P. And then the ones that I like straight. Okay, I like Dayton straight. Maybe I should write the SU. I like Austin P straight. I like Purdue straight. I don't think I've ever said that before in my life. I like Bowling Green straight. Okay, so that starts us on a tease right there. Okay, I walked away from you guys. I'm sorry. I'll come over here. Okay, so wait, let's just organize. See my gigantic stack of books? I don't have enough room for books in my house. So I stack them from the floor to the ceiling. Okay. So the ones that we like straight, we want to put them on the same ticket for sure. You guys feel free to jump in and let me know if there's something better that you're thinking. But this is just kind of how I do it. I like to have all my best plays together, right? So that's our most likely to cash teaser. Okay. And then all of these I like straight. All of these I like straight. So that's what we're doing here. Now we'll get our totals together just because that's how I do that. You, oh God, can go there. Okay. You guys are a little team. This is a middle, so hang on. Okay. I think that the MAC, these 3 teams are 1, 2, 3 in the MAC right now. They're in a major must-win spot to stay ahead of them. They're a game and a half behind them, and they're a half a game behind them, and they're a game and a half behind them. So they're in a spot where they got to get their crap together. Okay, Arkansas, Georgia. That seems like a big number right there. I like my bigger numbers to stay with my bigger numbers. Maybe we'll do them and them. Let me see what you guys are seeing Purdue dominate a game. That's a good point. I don't freaking like Purdue, and you guys know that about me. Akron game's about to start, yeah. Yeah, if you guys are getting on Akron, that's a good call. Let's take them down because that will make things easier. Yeah, if you're not on Akron, get on Akron. We like them over, and we like them against the spread. That's what we're doing with Akron. Okay, so good call, Leg Show. We'll just take that out of our mix and make this happen. I heard someone saying they liked another. Austin P. I agree with Toledo, but you feel Miami, Ohio covers 11. That's why I didn't make it straight, because I was saying Miami, Ohio hasn't really lost by 11. I like it teased. I don't like it as much straight up. Oh my God, things are happening to us. Okay, I'll move out of the way. Let's just look at that one more time. You agree with Toledo, but Miami, Ohio covers straight up. So yeah, when they played Akron, right, number 2, it was 83-76. So that's not 11 points. At Buffalo, that was 24 points. At Kent, 77-68, only 5 points. You know, so I get that. And then even last time they played Toledo, it was 81-90, 9 points. You know, so I get that. That's why it's not straight, and I teased it. But I'm not willing to, well, should that be a middler where we take Miami, Ohio plus 17 points? What do you guys think about that? Thomas Bolex, Purdue, Austin P. Bowling Green. Yeah, Purdue is good at home. You love this part of the show. Okay, so what are we thinking about this? Let me take this down. Oh, if you guys could give me a like, hit that like button while I got you, and subscribe to the channel if you could. Elliot says Toledo wins by 13-15, and that's kind of my thing with the Toledo in this spot is, like I said, they're only a half a game. They're number 1. They're only a half a game ahead of Akron, so they got to get their shiz together. Austin P and Akron over, you love. A lot of people are on this Toledo first half. What's the number, Toledo first half? I'll put it up here. Because you can't tease it, but you can surely bet on it, can't you? Most def bet on it. I'll put it in black so I know it's different. Yes, let's get those likes up. Yeah, give me those likes. That's what makes old Craig happy. Toledo. What's their first half number for Toledo? Tease Kent down, didn't we? Yeah, I got Kent teased down 9.5 to a 3.5. I like that play a lot. Over 70. First half Toledo, get those likes. Over 70. Is that first half? Okay, and then what's the spread first half too? Okay, so we'll do a little first halfy action for you guys. If you're into your first halves. Cool, I'll follow. You guys on Toledo. Heck, what's one more parlay? -6. Thank you, Elliot. First half -6. Got it. Okay. Okay, how do we feel about the groupings? How do we feel? You guys just ready to see the board and move on and go make some money? Because we can do that too. If you guys are looking to follow me, it's at Plus Money Honey. You lost confidence on Toledo? I know they've lost 2 in a row. They're in like a must-win spot right now. That's kind of their deal. -6 first half. Cool. You think Purdue comes out to a hot start after losing to the Gophers? The Gophers. Oh, the Gophers. Okay. Are we ready for the board? We got everything we want up here? Looks good to you? Okay. So this is the part of the show where everyone usually likes to take a picture if you're new around here. Here's how we do it. Our show is a little bit different. We straight bets are going to be right here. Straight bets are going to have a big red dot next to them. All right. Those are bets. We like them straight. We like them teased. Everything else goes into a teaser, We also like them all straight. So any of these you can take straight. We're all pretty good with that. That might be a good thing too. Maybe stay away from Toledo today because they have been wonky. Oh, nice. Okay, here's a little tennis action for you guys too. I know a lot of you in the chat like tennis. Jay Brady and Medvedev. That's fun to say. Are good tennis bets today. So Akron smoking over total at start. Woo woo! All right. St. John we've got up there, but only here, right? Do we need them on the side? I don't want to mess with St. John because the number is moving to Xavier. I like St. John. That would be my play. Yeah, I don't do Mondays. I take Mondays off, but I did skip I skipped Sunday because it was Valentine's Day and the kiddo wanted to hang out, and you know, I'm single, so I got to hang out with the little guy because he's the only man that wants to hang out with me. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, we had a little good day watching hoops on the couch and watching BattleBots, and he made me pancakes with his new griddle, and he's rad. Okay. Toledo first half, Purdue money line, Bucks money line, NBA 3-team parlay, one of your personal plays. That's Elliot. Is Purdue getting points? Okay. Elliot likes Xavier. So yeah, that's what I mean. I'm split on that game, and we get in the most trouble in our big games, right? That's where we get in the most trouble. We missed on Mizzou. We missed on Georgia. I think last Saturday we missed like 4 of our 5 big games, I think. So there's that. Here's some NHL for the day from Earl Sports Bets. New York Islanders minus 125. He's got a really good little show, guys. Earl Sports Bets, if you want to follow him. He's got a good little show. They're just getting started, him and his twin brother. And he might just come on tonight to challenge Kurt for Total Chaos NHL. So we'll get to see Nick tonight. So Islanders minus 125. And then the Rangers under 5.5, Colorado money line minus 105, Pitt Washington over 6.5. So there's that. Shit, Akron's losing 20-11. So there's that. So thanks, Daryl. Thanks, Daryl. I try. You want to take Arkansas, but you're a Gator fan. Last time you faded UF, they smoked Tennessee. I think I was on Tennessee there, and yes, they did smoke them. That was ugly. But Florida has been on that COVID break. So, and again, with the big board, you guys don't, this is a consensus. So I ask all of you guys, what do you, Elliot, what do you guys like? And this is kind of the consensus that comes in, and he's ready, Kurt, he's ready. So yeah, I just kind of quickly put these into groupings. You can mix them around. These are not like, I treat them as official teasers when I do the stats. Like when I score them at the end of the night, I'll say, okay, we cashed this teaser, we cashed this teaser. But this is the off the top of my head. The ones that are my best bets, I always like to group together because that's, you know, like one of those plays where it can't go wrong. And then I like to do my totals together, but you don't have to do that. It's just how I do it. And then if it's bigger numbers like 16, 11, 9, I'll put them together. And then minuses or pluses into bigger pluses, I do them together. But you don't have to do it that way. You pick 3 that you like and roll with it. You know, it's all good. Yeah, we're staying off Xavier St. John. It's yeah, sometimes, yeah, we got Austin P up right there. I like Austin P straight up. Red dots means I'll take it straight if I haven't already. Mason also likes Purdue first half, full game, and the Austin P money line. I just don't money line favorites. I only money line dogs. So that's why I don't money line those things. But I do like Dayton as a money liner because they are a dog. And Craig Trapp even says that he thinks that they win outright. So there's that. And I know, no, that was torn. Okay. We ready for the board? I also like Providence on the money line. There's that. Oh, sugar. We still haven't put Oklahoma State up yet. Like I said, I already took this game in my tease. I think it was -11 and I teased it. Yeah. Iowa State's making me a little bit nervous, though. I will say that. Love oh, wait. This is no rojo. Necesito azul. Okay, so OK State -11 would turn into a -5. I already bet this, but I did not take it straight. So we would put this probably with the St. Lou crew. Yeah, I feel like that's where they go. Okay. You and you. Okay. So this is the time. 2 players are out for Michigan State. Love it even more. OK State should cover, but so should have SFA yesterday. Oh, I really like SFA. I cash on them a lot. And I saw they won by 10, so I assumed it covered, but I didn't actually look at what the spread was there. So there's that. Could be, we have one saying that it could be. I lost you. Be careful with Purdue because they only beat Michigan State by 1 point earlier. This could be Michigan State day for a win. I'm rolling with it because it was a Craig Trapp play, and Purdue plays very well at home. So, yeah, Austin Peay is really good. I was talking to one of you the other day, and you're saying thank you for introducing me to Austin Peay because I really like them. They're great. I've made some money on the Governors. I believe they are the Governors for quite a few years. So yeah, love me some Austin Peay. And they'll have their moments. Of course they will. They all do, right? But it's like one of those things where would Bowling Green be teased to +4? Probably. Oh, I like it straight. That's why there's only one number, is because I just like it as a straight bet. But yes, you're absolutely right. Or you could make this into a +4. So yeah, absolutely. But I just think they cover. Yeah, man, Virginia was kind of funny because I had done a free pick video with Craig Trapp on it on Sunday night, and we both gave Virginia, and then it was like laying in bed Sunday night, and I was like, why is it 1? Why is it just 1? Like, it didn't feel right. And so I ended up teasing Florida State. I think I got him at +3.5. With Chattanooga and somebody else that I didn't cash it, but the third team is who didn't cash. Okay, board close up. Here we go. Thank you. Stop me from rambling. Just stop me. Okay, so take the picture if you like. Now is that time. See if we can't get this guy to help us. There it is. Right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Are y'all good with that? Remember, you don't have to take them in that order. You don't have to take anything you don't like. If you're going the other way, feel free to. If it's something we talked about and it's not on the board, it's because I'm getting better. I just need a bigger board for the picks. I know. Well, now I got bigger, index cards also, because the whole point of this is so you guys can read them. So see, look, guys, we're moving up. See that little dinky one? Look, we're huge. We're a big deal now. All right, sweep me off my feet, Elliot. You can have first go. Thank you, Lenny. No problem, man. No problem at all. Akron's getting some booty whooped right now, 29-18. In my personal opinion, this could be a sweet spot where you should jump on Akron right now and get whatever amount of points they're offering you. Don't quote me on it because I'm not actually watching the game, but this is, remember, I always talk about the sweet spot when you in play. This feels like that. Second halves make a big difference. Yeah. And this often happens when a lesser team, I've told you guys about this, like when I play Duke, like whoever's playing, like old Duke, not this Duke, other Duke, real Duke. When someone plays them at home, Duke kind of, like, I love to take that team plus points first half because the better team tends to like rest for a minute while, Northern Illinois in this case will gas themselves out. And then the second half goes all the other way. I don't know for sure. Oh, no problem, Angie. Thank you for watching. Live bet like a champ. Michigan couldn't hit a shot at home last week. I can't imagine how they moved the ball away at Purdue Stadium. And that's also Iowa playing, Iowa really just needing to get a solid win under their belt too. I don't even know if that's really solid because Michigan State's so bad. Yeah, I agree. Virgil likes that. Oklahoma State minus the 5. He really likes that one. Lost by a hook. Bastards. SFA is who I'm guessing you're talking about. Akron is minus 3 in William Hill right now. It's not good enough. I want plus. I want the plus money, honey. I want the plus. No, I would wait till it's plus points. Well, here's what's going to happen, right? So you see it minus 3. Does it go to minus 2? Is it going to go to minus 1? If it's minus 3 and then it starts popping itself back up again, then you miss that sweet spot, like it's coming out of it, But I kind of like ride it, like how low down, how low can I go, right? How low can we go? So what did it open? What was the open? Like 11? I had it written down and I had to throw it. 16.5. So now minus 3 is looking like a great number, right? Oh, thank you. My over and unders be on the money. I hope that's true. I hope we can keep on rolling. Tuesdays are typically my best day. I was 5-0 last Tuesday. I do well on Tuesdays because I take Monday off and I kind of clear my head. I don't know about FDU. I don't know about St. Francis, Brooklyn, and FDU. I like Akron to come back. That would be, I've told you guys a million times about the sweet spot. This is kind of it right here. This is how it rolls. But like I said, keep watching that number and see, does it go to minus 2, minus 1? Elliot. Eddie likes Purdue today also. So yeah, it's one of those things. This is that like in play sweet spot. So it's on you. I'm not watching it right now, so I can't tell you. And what does Akron look like? Do they look bad? Or are they just shooting like a-holes? But nonetheless, I think Akron will get back on track. Because now that number was looking pretty big. You got the sweet spot. Now y'all are making me look. Now, do I want the sweet spot? Now I want to know. Darn work. I hate missing this. I'm late. Replay, baby. Hold on. I'll show you the board. We're all in the middle of something right now. We're trying to find out if we should jump on Akron in play. I know I got to do an in play show with you guys. Me and Kurt were thinking about it this weekend. Still minus 3. The plus 3.5 is a minus 120 on Northern Illinois, though. So we also want to pay attention to that. The juice is telling us that Northern Illinois is the play right now at plus 3.5. So let's see what's happening. You use sweet spot? It is. That's exactly what it is. It's just this little sweet spot. Okay, if you guys leave Akron alone, they suck. That's what Mason says. Akron does not suck. They're in a big spot. Yeah, I'm still looking. Okay, so I'll put up the board again, and then We'll check the Akron number before we go. So last one. And then remember the Providence UConn game. We've got it at a middle. We just don't know. I like Providence. A lot of y'all like UConn. So if you want to take a picture of the board, this is when you take a picture of the board. They must be on a timeout at Akron because nothing's happening right now. So that is where we're at. Anything with the red dots, we like it as a straight bet. And then also to parlay, or not to parlay, to tease. These are first half plays, FH first half. And this is kind of a middle that we're looking at here. If you want to try the middle thing that we talk about, this I feel like would be a good game to do it on. So you can bet both of these teams on the same ticket. And as long as it falls between a +13 and a -1, you've middled it and you cash them both. I add one more to this though. I wouldn't do 2 because then you're at like -140. So I would pick something else and throw it in here with it. But that's just me. I don't like a -140. It's not my jam. Okay, stuff's moving. See, now we got Akron -2.5. This is what I mean. So our spot got sweeter. Just came back just in time. Excellent. College basketball is hard to bet on. I don't know if I should go over, under, or run line. Unpredictable. Well, I can tell you, you don't take the run line in basketball because A, there's not one, and B, they don't score runs in basketball. I'm sorry. I'm being teasy. Over, under, or the point spread is what it would be. Oh, now we got Akron -7.5. So now your -3.5 is looking good. Now it's a 6.5, right? So that 2-3 was hopefully the sweet spot. And now we can bounce back into it. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're going with that. This hasn't updated for me for scores yet. But the VIG is still on Northern Illinois. So that VIG, you want to pay, the VIG is the juice, right? The -120, that's the VIG or the juice. That's what the sports book is going to take from you. In poker, we call it the rake, right? So if Northern Illinois +6.5 is a -120, that means the book is leaning for that to be the more solid play because they're charging you more for it, right? It's going to cost you $1.20 instead of $1.10 if you want to take this bet. So that's what that means. Here come Akron, 31-25. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go. Yeah, so that's how that was a great example of the sweet spot right there, right? That's exactly how it works. Now it goes the other way. So let's just make sure they keep on rocking. You wouldn't take Akron live with a 10-foot pole. You really don't like Akron. What did they do to you, Mason? Did you go there and get kicked out? What happened? Did they lose like a 6-teamer for you? You really don't like the Akrons, the old Zips. There we go. There we go, boys. All right. And then that is what I talk to you guys about when I'm saying how I like to get in a crisscross is like, say Akron went into actual plus money, like the money line went plus in the first half. That's one of those things where I like to jump on that and then wait for the second half for them to get the lead. And then I jump on the other side if I think it's necessary. Like I took Michigan at +400 and then I had, who the hell did they play? Wisconsin, was it? +170. But I waited all the way for Michigan to get to that +400 before the half, +8.5 points, and I jammed that. Now I wait for Wisconsin to go to a +170, so I hedge myself. I can't lose. I'll still cash the +8.5, and I just become a real big Wolverines fan, you know, because that's where my bigger number is. So that's what I talk about. Oh, now we're back down to 5.5. So that's what I think I have an interactive screen. I just don't like I have this thing showing stream. I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. This might be a bad choice. Okay, never mind. No, I don't think I have anything saved. But yeah, good show though. Love the channel. Michigan State declared 2 of his starters are banged up. I think coach has given up on his team. Tom Izzo is his name. He's kind of a big deal. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. That is his name, and he's totally a big deal. So the over-under live, how I do it is 10 is my number, right? So if it say it's 150 and it gets up to a 160, I take it under. If it gets down to a 140, I take it over. It's that kind of thing. I look for 10 points. I don't know why, but that's just what I got going on. There's facts I'm speaking, ma'am. So yeah, 10 is just kind of my number. Second half, they'll get it right. Typically, the better team at home is going to make a run in the second. Craig is the founder of Picks and Parlays. Yeah, he's the owner. He's the boss man, is what he is. He's the boss man. He's a really, really good boss too. Craig is a really, really good guy. I'm not just saying that because he's my boss. Like, I've been in this sports betting world for a long time. I've lived in Vegas a long time, and it is hard to find like people that you can trust, people that are honest and look out for you and want the best for you. And Craig is definitely that guy. So, he's not one of those shady sports bettors like other ones. You took Michigan plus 237 live bet. Yep, I got him at 400. I was so freaking stoked on that. And it wasn't even like I was watching and then I went to go do something and I came back and looked. I was like, oh crap. Yeah, fire, plus 8.5. Okay, are we good here? Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are hip to it. I'll do an in-play show. I think Kurt and I are going to try for Pucks and Pints Saturday night, hockey night in Vegas, or Pucks and Pints show. We're going to try for that, and I'm going to try to not get hand-bammed, to not get schlitterbond this time. Yeah, Craig is the man. Akron will win, but minus 16 is not looking good, but it's still early, so yeah. How can you get a job with them? I would say support at Picks Parlays is our email address, and you can send a resume or your betting records. Main thing is having a really good video camera, good audio, and good sports picks. Yeah, a lot of low quality people here in Vegas. It's really hard to find people that you can like depend on. And Craig's not in Vegas. He's in Cincinnati or in Ohio. But yeah, Vegas is tough, man. That's why I'm single. Vegas is tough. It really is. Come on, Laterica. Where are you at, Laterica? I feel like I should know this about you. Yeah, you were hung up. I feel you, man. Okay, yeah, you have to be on top of it, freaking Laterica. I was a shiz show. Yay, okay, you'll be here for hockey night. Nick, we could maybe bring you in. You could do some talking with us. Yeah, it was great. We were drinking, smoking, and playing hockey games with me and Kurt. And we're like, we'll just do like until the second intermission. This video cast lasted 7 hours. That's how long. If you want to see me drink for 7 hours straight, like by the end of it, I'm like shaking my fists at the NFL because they're rigged. And it was not a good look. So that's why I haven't done it since then. Yeah, I know Vegas, Dave. I hear weird, I don't know. I've heard of different things about Vegas, Dave. I won't be single for long. I don't mind being single. I was with this dude for like 2.5 years, so I'm okay right now. Yeah, everywhere it's tough. How do you even date in COVID? That's just it. How do you even date in COVID? If your money ain't right. Vegas will swallow you up if your money ain't right. And that's why I try to talk to you guys about bankroll management. Like that's probably the hardest part of this whole thing we do is managing your freaking money, especially when you're drinking and you're in playing, or you're, drinking and in playing can be incredibly dangerous. Like my bankroll does not take hits because I had like an 0-5 day. My bankroll will take a hit because I got drunk and in played something, and fell in love with it or whatever. So So there's just that. So bankroll management, that's what I'm saying. Sticking in plus monies, teasing things down, keeping it 3 to a teaser or 4 to a teaser, not doing 12 teamers. Like if you're doing a 12 teamer, you are saying, I think I'm this good at betting on sports, right? And I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying there's a risk reward ratio that you got to respect if you're doing this. And it's also why I don't parlay at all. Oh, nice. You took Akron money line. I don't know what the value was on that. And that's another thing value wise, bankroll wise. Make sure that you're not straight betting minus 600s. You know, you're saying here's $6. And if I win, I'll get that $6 back and $1 more. Like that's not value. Value is your number one thing, right? Here's the one that looks like it might have some seams. Celtics, Purdue, Dayton, and Toledo. So we're on all that. Yeah, cheers to being single. Cheers. What happened to Toronto last night? Don't gamble when you're drunk. You get bold and stupid. Yep, that's just it. That's just it. Oh, I know it. Don't get me wrong. I know it. All right, hit me up, Elliot. Hit me up when you're in town. We will party it up. We will party it right on up. All right, guys, what time is it? Holy heck. Okay, we've been on for 76 minutes. We might like set records for the world's longest sports betting shows. I'll put the board up uno más tiempo. And then I will let you guys go. What time is it? I got to help my kids study for a spelling test today anyway. Okay, so there's the board one last time. Sugar, there we go. I like these all straight. Red dot means take it straight or put it into a teaser. These are first halves. This is a middle. Ta-da! And that's what we're up to. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. I thought it was all coming down. You play $1, 12 picks. Yeah, see, and that's a different thing. You want to do a 12 teamer, play a buck on it, you know. But I always say straight bet all your parlays, straight bet all your teasers, and then your little teaser's like a lottery ticket. If you hit it, rock on. But, you know, if you're doing the work and you're hitting 3 out of 4, 5 out of 6, then why aren't you straight betting them? Because there's 5 bets you just lost that you could have won because of this asshole, number 6, right? So I'm just saying, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at on that. My best bet, I really like Bowling Green -2. I'll throw that your way. I really like, I like Austin Peay, but sometimes too much. But I do really like Bowling Green. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. I like Bowling Green. I like Kent too. I mean, I kind of like all the MAC today, but I know Toledo's been a little iffy with you guys. Akron's like pulling some weird shit going on. Did you guys screenshot Ricky Michael? Did you get it? You guys can also rewind the video. That's also an option here. You can rewind the video and look later. Dayton on the money line. I like that one too for a little plus money action. That was a Craig Trap play. Both of these were Craig Trap. Yeah, see, Robert knows. Straight bet your parlay picks. That's how you got to do it. Don't lose 5 bets because of 1 bet. Bet them all even, you know. Yeah, the board's way better, huh? I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. So round robins is a whole other thing. We can talk about round robins tomorrow. Kurt is the one who is good at round robins. He's kind of who got me into the teasing thing. He did get his show going on. I don't know if you guys saw Kurt's show on Saturday. Oh, we had a 6 freaking hour long blackout in Las Vegas. 6 hours, no power on Saturday, where all my basketball's on and my phone's at 20%. Couldn't even follow my scores. It was crap, man. Saturday was crap. Round robins are a little bit trickier. Maybe I'll just have Kurt come on and tell y'all. But if you don't know about those, it's kind of a whole deal. Kurt cashes them. I'm not exactly good. But he says to do them only with dogs. That's how he does them, is just with dogs. Cancel that Akron suck first half. Fair enough. Now we know. Now we know. Can I parlay your straight bets? If you want to, I just don't parlay. But yeah, I mean, that's why I want to tell you guys that they're straight bets, that if you were going to put them into a parlay or a round robin where you're not going to move the points at all, that I think these are decent bets to make as far as parlaying, round robin, whatever you're doing. Oh, hi, Sheldon. All right. Bye, Joker NYC. So yeah, I don't, if you're into parlaying and that's your thing, go for it. Yeah, I'll get Kurt on it. I'll tell him. I like St. John, but a lot of other people like Xavier, so we just kept it down and we took it over 154 and we teased it into a 148. And one thing I noticed with St. John is like when they're playing teams, like the team's totals will be like a 135, 142, and then they'll play St. John and it'll be like 168, like it'll all of a sudden jump out of nowhere. So I know St. John is a very strong over team. A lot of professional gamblers I noticed do not like parlays because there's no value in it. That's why we all tell you not to parlay, is because it's the way that Las Vegas keeps their lights on is with people parlaying. It's a risky way to bet. The only time I ever do it, if there are two money line dogs that I really like, I'll stick those guys together and I'll do a 2-team money line dog parlay. But that's honestly the only time I freaking do it. Yeah, here you go, Earl. Nick Earl says parlays are what the book wants you to do because that's where they want to make their money. Yep. And it's one of those things that you get hooked on it. It's like a drug, because once you hit one 8-teamer, you think you can hit them all. What's that quote with Ron White? Once you've seen one chick's boobs, you want to see them all. You want to see the rest of them. That's kind of how, like, parlays, like once you hit one, you think you can do it all the time. And they'll come to you and be like, look, I hit this 9-teamer for $2,000. And it's like, but you probably put $6,000 into hitting that $2,000, like it's a chase, degenerate kind of thing. So 8 out of 9 Rockets killed me, and that happens all the time, and then you go through this thing with your head, like, well, what if I only bet 8, but would I have taken the Rockets out? Or, so I think if you're parlaying, keep them smaller, like 3-teamers. If you're parlaying, don't parlay, but I'm not the boss of you. So Kurt always says friends don't let friends parlay. And I'm the same way, but Kurt parlays. Kurt will parlay his butt off. So and he'll tell you he does too, but he does it smart and he builds it in a proper way where he can hedge himself out of it, right? Because the hedge is important too. You don't want to parlay 3 games that start at the same time. If you get this game, let's do it this way. So say you have Dayton and Purdue and Austin P, and they play early, they play in the middle of the day, and they play late. If you cash these 2, now you can take this third one, take whoever they're playing, and now you've hedged yourself, and you're guaranteed to make money. So there's a certain way that you want to build your parlay to where if your last one isn't working out, you've got a hedge to watch your back on. So Vegas for relationships and friends can suck. Yep. I have 2 friends in all of Las Vegas. Kurt is one and Brianna is the other. So yeah, I mean, I feel you. I went to high school here. I have 2 people I hang out with. And then everyone at the office bar, don't get me wrong. I love all you guys. Elliot hit 4 2-teamers this week. Usually pays 2 solid teams minus 120 to minus 150. So there you go. Yeah. But see, keeping them small, right? Keeping them small. 4 2-teamers. That's just it. Okay, guys, don't forget, give me that thumbs up. Give me that like, agree on the hedge. Do it all the time. It's the way to do it. And I've said this before, in Vegas, beating the casino, beating the books, beating the odds. There's 3 things in Vegas that you can win. You can win at blackjack, you can win at poker, and you can win at sports betting over a period of time. But that's called advantage play, right? That's not gambling. That's having some kind of advantage over the house. And like if you're going to parlay, that's a disadvantage. But if you can leave yourself a hedge, then you've kind of like you've worked your way along. So just something to think about if you are going, oh, you're in Memphis. That's where you are. All right. So if you are going to parlay, have a solid lock. Have a solid lock pick, which we don't believe in locks, but we know what he's saying. Have a solid pick and a 2-team parlay per day, and you'll profit each day. Yeah, correlated parlays I'm okay with. They make a little more sense to me. That's when you're taking, like, if we took Austin P under and Austin P on the side, that would be a correlated parlay. So it's the same game. 2 bets on the same game is correlated. That's what he means by that. Yeah, learning how to hedge is important. And hedging also, the thing with the hedge is you want to be set up with the hedge. I do anyway, to where I could like make plus money on the other side of it, right? Because if I'm going to set up a 3-team parlay or teaser, I'm going to set it up to where I would want like something closer to my favorite to be my last game. So then I could hedge it with a dog. Does that make sense? My best underdog, I like Dayton on the money line +3. And that was Craig Trapp also. I'm like pushing some of that responsibility onto him. But no, I mean, Craig's the boss applesauce. And he, that was one of his best bets. I always watch his show in the morning before I do mine, just to kind of see where he's at. Because I know a lot of you watch his show and you like to tell me what they're doing. Thanks, Robert. I try. Thanks, Elliot. So yeah, Daniel's hit 2 6-teamers in the last 2 weeks. And like 5 4-teamers, mix the sports, don't do all winners or all totals. So there's that. But of the 2 6-teamers that you hit, how many 6-teamers over the last 2 weeks did you bet? So over 2 weeks, you've hit 2 of them. You know what I mean? Because I bet you didn't make 1 a week. And I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying, like, this is how they roll, you know, like that's that. I know, Laterica, I gotta like get you on the phone or something. I went to Green Valley. You went to Durango? I graduated in 98 at Green Valley. So yeah, I know, Laterica, I gotta get you on the phone so we can like have a one-on-one. Okay. I'm gonna go eat something. Thank you guys. Qualbon. Been doing great with all this info at 27-4 this weekend with 3 4-team parlays. So excellent week. Good deal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say there's not a right and a wrong way to do it, because there's definitely like a wrong way to do it. You know, there's not like a right way to do it, but there's kind of a right way to do it. But whatever works for you works for you. But just remember, bankroll management, value, leaving your, you know, like in poker, you always want outs. That's what that hedge is. It's like you're out. Like if this isn't looking good, then maybe I can even in play it on the other side and get plus money or something like that. So, all right, guys, hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys tomorrow between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll do this all over again. Make some money, honey. No problem, Jess. I will see you guys. Man, yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And if you want, follow me on Twitter at +moneyhoney. That's where you can find me. Also, I always forget to tell you guys this. I do a late night happy hour show every Tuesday night. It's with the local ESPN Las Vegas radio guys, Steve Cofield. Sometimes Adam Hill's on tonight. But now I'm doing Alex Crawford from the OC and Steve Cofield. Anyway, it's on every Tuesday night at 10:30 p.m. It's like a late night drinking show. This is why I'm always tired on Wednesdays. But I share it on my Twitter right when it goes live at 10:30. That's 11:30, 12:30, 1:30 Eastern time in the morning. So if you're up in your West Coast or you just stay up late, whatever, and you want to watch, I'll share it onto my Twitter right before we go live. And it's a pretty freaking funny show. And we drink, and it's not all sports. It's a lot of, what's going on there? It's a lot of like current events. We talk a lot about food, a lot of food talk. So yeah, thanks, Robert. And then Johnny Lopez, his 2-team parlay today was the Bucks under to the Nets. And then you're right, did that with Djokovic this AM last leg 4, hedge the other guy at +345, right? Beautiful. Excellent work. That's how you do it. And that way you're not going to lose money today, right? And that's what's up. All right. Thanks, guys. I love y'all. And I will see you mañana. All right. Let's make that money, honey. Make that money.